Hi fellow dreamers, in this video we are going to explore your questions about relationships and love in dreams. Thanks for joining everybody. My name is Carolina. As you know, I focus on doing children's books that promote love, unity, and peace, and I also help my followers interpret their dreams. We do this because when we listen to our dreams, we're connecting to our subconscious, and when we share them, we connect with one another on a more profound level. So let's get started with the first question, and that is young-minded. This dreamer says that she's been dreaming of somebody from her past. Now, let's all pay attention because this one has so many details that we can all learn from. She says the person from her past is popping into her dreams, and she's saying this is someone I haven't seen in forever, and it's been happening for months now that she's been dreaming about them. But she says, look, I googled what it means to dream about somebody from your past, and she says all I could find is that I'm supposed to learn some kind of a lesson. And she's like, that's all I know. Then she said that since the dreams kept coming again and again, she'd keep Googling and kept getting the same answer, even though the dream had changed over time. So she says that finally, she's like, is my mind playing tricks on me? She's like, originally I thought it meant that he was going to come in my life in the future, and now I really just don't know. So what does this mean? So the reason this dream is really so important is because the dreamer really walks us through their entire process, right? One of the things that we talk about here is how everybody has their own individual dream language and how we have to trust what our dream means to us. So in this dream, you say that somebody from your past is coming into your life. So one of the things that is great that you did read up on is that oftentimes there is a lesson to be learned. But now it goes even deeper than this, right? Whoever this person is that you're dreaming about, it's very important that you connect with the feeling. How are you feeling whenever you're seeing this person, okay? What is the interaction? What are you doing, okay? The reason you want to also pick up on these things is because that is going to give you some insight on the specific lesson you should be learning, okay? Because it could be a lesson that has to do with that person, or it could just be a lesson about yourself, the way that you were reacting and the way that you were acting as you were engaging with this individual. So it's really important that you connect with that piece of it. Now, one of the things that I find very interesting is that you say that one of the things you thought was that this was a dream of love, essentially, and that this was essentially a loving alert letting you know that you were going to connect with this person in the future. And you're like, but is my mind playing tricks on me? I don't know. So one of the things we can learn here is that, look, it sounds like that was your intuition, that was your gut feeling. When you had the dream, you're like, you know what, I kind of feel like I'm going to re-engage with this person. I feel this is a dream of the future and that he is going to pop into my life again, all right? But then you start having a lot of self-doubt. Now, that is the thing that really takes you on a detour, right? It takes you on a detour. One of the things that you've got to learn is that when your intuition says something about the dream, okay, whenever you ask, I think it means this, but I'm not sure, that is the meaning of your dream, okay? What ends up happening though is that when you first wake up, you have this feeling, like you have a feeling of what the dream means, but then what we talk about here, right? The mind, the ego wakes up and it starts judging. Are you sure that's what it means? I'm not sure that that's what it is. And then all of a sudden you get confused and you let go of the dream meaning, all right? So one of the things that you can practice here, and really this is a great topic because many of our dreamers and many of us can learn from this, is that number one, whenever you have a dream of someone from your past, remember, connect with the feelings. What are you feeling during the dream? Number two, go ahead and take a moment to reflect this. What is there to learn from this situation, right? Is there something that I'm still holding on to? Is there something that I'm still, having hard feelings with? It's really important to learn the loving lesson within that interaction with that person, all right? And then number three, is to take a moment to reflect this to waking, because you said in particular that you felt that this was a dream of something that's going to happen right in the future. So whenever you reflect this to waking state, really what you're doing is just saying, you know what, I accept this dream because I did enjoy connecting with that person, so I accept it for myself in waking state. And all that does is that it literally allows your dream to play out. It allows that future dream to really happen for you in waking state. But whenever you start doubting it and you're like, oh, I don't think that's it, my mind is playing tricks on me, that is a disconnect with the self, right? So it's simply time for you to reconnect with yourself and really trust yourself with that, okay? Trust your dream meaning in it. And especially since you said that you did enjoy connecting with this person in the dream, go ahead and just let yourself accept it. Say, thank you for this dream. I invite this person to connect with me in waking state, and just watch it play out, okay? Remember to trust yourself with your dreams, and that goes for the rest of us, okay? So I hope this was helpful for you. Let's go ahead and move on to our second dream for today. Let's see. That is from Sheeny. Okay, Sheeny says that the girl that he loved the most in his life just left him, okay? Recently, this is what happened in waking state. Now, in dream state, he's been having a dream with a stranger, okay? He says, I've been having a dream with a stranger, and he says, you know, I really liked this stranger. I wanted to go out with her. I felt a connection with her. And he felt a lot of love. But then when it came to the point of actually going out with her, like going out on a date, he woke up and he was never able to go out with her. But he says something really beautiful. And he said here that even though he felt sad because he wasn't able to go on this date with her, he realized that someone new in his life can come again, and that he feels like it's time to let go of his ex and really open himself up to love. And that is absolutely perfect, right? This person right here, Sheenie, what you've done is, number one, you've interpreted your dream, right? You're like, you know, I see the connection. Somebody in waking state left me, and now I'm having this dream of this new person who is able to come into my life, and I'm able to experience this beautiful love. And you wake up and yeah, you're like a little sad that you don't get to go on the date with her, but you're like, you know what? I know that there's a loving lesson, and you captured the loving lesson of knowing that this love is possible for you again. And you literally are like, I know it's time for me to let go of my ex and open myself up to this new love and opportunity that is literally on its way for me. So I want to congratulate you for that, because you were able to encompass that in your comment, and that is exactly what we want all of our dreamers to do. Number one, to understand what their dream means, right? Obviously, we want to interpret our dreams. We want to connect with the meaning. But we want to take it a step further. We want to be proactive creators, and we want to ask ourselves this question. Now that I know what the dream means, what can I do with this information to further my growth in waking state? Because remember, dreamers, whenever we further our growth in waking state by taking action, by doing something about it in waking, we further it here in waking. But that whenever we go to bed at night, we start having dreams of being so proactive. We start having dreams of that next step. And guess what? It's a circle. You do it again. Once you have that dream, another dream, you come to waking and you take another step. Going into dream step, another step. You see, this continues advancing. A lot of the time what people do is they interpret their dream and they stop there, like, okay, I know what it means. Ooh, that's interesting, right? And they leave it there. But us as proactive creators, dreamers, we're going to do just like Sheenie did, and we're going to understand what our dream means, connect with ourselves through the guidance, and then number three, we're going to be proactive creators by doing something about it in waking state. So I want to thank you, Sheenie, for giving us that beautiful comment below. And dreamers, remember this, we're going to be live every Wednesday on TikTok at 6 p.m. Eastern. And remember, if you put your comments down below about a particular dream that you had, we will add it to our video list. And if you see Mickey or Kayla commenting on your comment or liking it, make sure to just give them a little heart or a little round of applause. They're helping us to make sure we respond to all of your comments and do videos specifically for you. But that's it for today, dreamers. I hope everybody is doing really well. I send you all a huge hug. I send you love, unity, and peace, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.